Check test 1 2. What is up, crypto family? My name is MC Medina, and it's October 6th. This is Conscious Crypto exclusively on twitch.tv. And today's crypto news is a lot of good news. We're going to get into the chats here in a little bit. Let's take a look at some numbers. Bitcoin right now is up 7%, almost 8% actually, 7.97, and it's at 54,779 right now at let's say I just refreshed it. 209 is 54,722. So we're dancing right there between 7 to 9% gains in the last 24 hours. Ethereum's up about 4%, 3.82. XRP also up. Bitcoin Cash also up. And let's see, we got Dogecoin. Seems to be experiencing some lows right now. But the biggest news for today in regards to gainers is Shiba Inu. Drop comments below if you know about Shiba Inu. We're going to go on to the Twitch and see if we can log in here. Also, we got Ethereum news. Ethereum fractal from 2017 that resulted in 7,000% gains for Ethereum appears again in 2021. We'll be covering that story. Right now, we're going to check into the chats, log in, say hi to the people. We got Mr. David Prana-Psychedelico behind the scenes making everything happen with the lights and the cameras and the mics. So y'all make sure to put a thumbs up in the chat for him too. Let's see. We're going to share this clip. We're going to copy that link. And then we also want to host a channel. There we go. Let's do this. Bam. All right, guys. So today, Wednesday, October 6th, we're almost a full 7 days into the month of October, and we're seeing a lot of pumps right now all across the board. Pumps all across the board. Put your pumps, put your hands up, or the hands up emoji if you're experiencing any pumps right now. I mean, across the board, we got Cardano, XRP, Solana, Bitcoin, Ethereum. All right, let's go ahead and jump straight into some news here, guys. Some of the hottest stories. Okay, so this is good news. U.S. Senator Warren introduces a bill to study crypto's role in ransomware. The Ransom Disclosure Act is what they call it. It's aiming to help the Department of Homeland Security gather critical data on ransom payments in cryptocurrency and fiat. As cryptocurrency adoption continues apace in the United States, lawmakers want to better understand how it's used for both legal and illegal purposes. The Ransom Disclosure Act, introduced by Senator Elizabeth Warren and Representative Deborah Ross, would require victims of ransomware attacks to disclose information about ransom payments to the Department of Homeland Security, or the DHS. The bill, introduced on Tuesday, aims to gather critical data on fiat and cryptocurrency payments to protect investors from cyber crimes. We got Marley checking in over there. Y'all hang out with us. Marley might make an appearance today. In an ongoing effort to curb illicit financial activities in the U.S., Miss Elizabeth Warren's legislation aims to develop a fuller picture, a quote, fuller picture of ransomware attacks. She says, my bill with Congresswoman Ross would set disclosure requirements when ransoms are paid and allow us to learn how much money cyber criminals are siphoning from American entities to finance criminal enterprises and help us go after them. The bill was also support the bill. Let's see. Yeah, the bill will also support a study to find links between cryptocurrencies and their role in ransomware attacks, led by the Secretary of Homeland Security. The gathered information will be used to provide recommendations for improving the nation's cybersecurity. So we do have security measures transpiring. Looks like Senator Elizabeth Warren is really stepping up to the plate to see what we can do to make sure that this money doesn't get into the hands of the wrong people. This just in an hour ago, the U.S. Justice Department announces the launch of a national crypto enforcement team. We need to make sure that folks can have confidence when they're using these systems, and we need to make sure we're poised to root out abuse that can take hold on them, says Lisa Monaco. Oh man, this is really getting close to becoming a centralized payment system. The more that the Attorney General and other United States government agencies get involved. But I do want you to take a moment, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell button, hit the follow button, because Conscious Crypto is your headquarters for the latest and greatest news in the decentralization movement, or what's also known as the DeFi movement. So if you like making money, if you like crypto, and you want to stay up to date with the latest news on the DeFi movement, please just consider hitting that follow button, hitting that subscribe button. And you're not going to lose any money. As a matter of fact, I promise to do everything I can do to share what I have done to make money, because I think it's worth sharing. I'm not the only one doing it, and this is not financial advice. This is just stuff that I have done that I'm wanting to passionately share with you all. So let's get on to the U.S. Justice Department announcing this launch of a national crypto enforcement team. An official from the Office of the Attorney General has said that the United States government is going to take a more active role in enforcement action against actors using cryptocurrencies for money laundering and other cyber crimes. Speaking at the Aspen Institute Cyber Summit on Wednesday, Deputy Attorney General Lisa Monaco said the Justice Department had launched the National Cryptocurrency Enforcement Team, an initiative aimed at going after platforms that, quote, help criminals launder or hide their criminal proceeds. Monaco cited her office's work against darknet-based Bitcoin mixing service Helix in August, but said that the United States government should be doing more. Quote, we want to strengthen our capacity to dismantle the financial ecosystem that enables these criminal actors to flourish and, quite frankly, to profit from what they're doing, said Monaco. We're going to do that by drawing on our cyber experts and cyber prosecutors and money laundering experts, she added. Cryptocurrency exchanges want to be the banks of the future. We need to make sure that folks can have confidence when they're using these systems, and we need to make sure we're poised to root out abuse that can take hold on them. That's really good points that Monaco's making. Monaco has often been a central figure in the U.S. government's response to major ransomware and cyber attacks involving cryptocurrency payments. She was a part of a task force that, quote, found and recaptured millions of dollars worth of Bitcoin paid to Russia-based dark side hackers following an attack on the Colonial Pipeline system in May. The Deputy Attorney General also announced a civil cyber fraud initiative aimed at pursuing government contractors who failed to report breaches and follow security standards. Real interesting stuff coming out from Ms. Lisa Monaco. And more news breaking right now here on Cointelegraph. The latest and the greatest of cryptocurrency news here on Conscious Crypto. And it's every single day, y'all, at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, Central Standard Time. And we're coming straight at you from the Casa de Prana studios. It's the underground bunker. Somehow sunlight still gets in here. It's truly a wonder how that happens. All right, 3 hours ago, latest news. The Bank of America identifies 20 high-profile U.S. companies with crypto exposure. I want to send a special shout out to my buddy Antoine, who works over at Bank of America in Dallas, actually, and he's been there for over a decade. Bank of America says that these companies with crypto and digital asset exposure have stocks rated as, quote, buy or neutral by Bank of America. Let's get into this. Walt Disney, Fox Corporation, and JP Morgan are among the list of 20 publicly traded United States companies with some level of exposure to crypto and digital assets based on the data by Bank of America or B of A. According to a B of A report published on Monday, companies like Morgan Stanley, Signature Bank, and Warner Music Group also have some exposure to digital assets. In all, the 20 firms identified by Bank of America have their stocks rated as either buy or neutral by America's second largest bank by assets under management. As part of the report, Bank of America categorized these companies as seeing significant market value growth by interacting with digital assets. According to a previous Cointelegraph report, Bank of America's recently published document offered a bullish outlook for cryptocurrencies, including non-fungible tokens or NFTs and decentralized finance or DeFi. Again, Conscious Crypto is your headquarters for the latest in decentralized finance news, NFTs, and other cryptocurrencies. This is really interesting information in regards to Bank of America uncovering. Let's see, who were these companies again? We've got Morgan Stanley, JP Morgan, Fox Corporation, Walt Disney, Signature Bank, Warner Music Group. That's 6 right there, right? So there's 14 more companies that Bank of America has uncovered that are what we call huge whales, and a whale is essentially a person or a group of people who have access to lots of money. We're talking about hundreds of thousands, millions, multiple millions, and even sometimes into the billions. And these groups or these entities, whenever they buy into the crypto market, they're directly facilitating and directly assisting in what we call the decentralization of the financial institutions, or decentralized finance, the DeFi movement. So we're seeing bank entities and entertainment companies, investment fund companies, huge international bankers have already started putting quite a bit of resources into the cryptocurrency market, directly facilitating in what we know as a DeFi movement. Bank of America also argued that the digital asset space could not be ignored for long, and that decentralized technology will continue to permeate several aspects of human life. Quote, in the near future, you may use blockchain technology to unlock your phone, buy a stock, house, or fraction of a Ferrari, receive a dividend, borrow, loan, or save money, or even pay for gas or pizza. That's an expert from what the report reads. However, Bank of America identified regulatory uncertainty as one of the biggest near-term hurdles for the, nascent digital asset space. Nascent? That's probably it. Nascent digital asset space. Okay, crypto laws continue to remain a focus of regulatory agencies around the world, with a mixed bag of favorable and stringent measures being adopted by financial watchdog agencies across several jurisdictions. In the United States, Several policymakers have called for more robust crypto regulations that critics say could stifle innovation in America. The banking giant also used the occasion of the report's publishing to launch its digital asset research division. Indeed, back in July, Cointelegraph reported that Bank of America was gearing up to create a crypto research team. All right, let's check into the chats right now. Let's see who's in here. I got a new voicemail. Okay, yeah, looks like the car is ready. Okay, that's perfect. That's what I thought. Fantastic. Yeah, who do we have in the chat? Y'all drop some comments below. I want to know what you think about this Senator Warren situation. In regards to ransomware, is this a good thing that we have that we're putting these security measures up? Is it a bad thing? All right, I'm going to refresh the page and let's see how much crypto has gone up or down in the last, I don't know, let's see, 20 minutes. We're still at 54.7, so it's pretty much staying about the same. Let's see what else. Breaking news we have. I only want to give you guys the latest and the greatest. Okay, here we go, guys. 9 minutes ago, and I was talking to the big homie, Mr. David Rodriguez, Pana-Psicodélico. We were having a conversation earlier today about Dogecoin, and if you have Dogecoin, should you hold on to it? Should you get rid of it? Is there a future for Dogecoin? That's what everybody's asking right now. And honestly, we don't know. We don't know until you come to shows like this, Conscious Crypto, every single day at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, giving you the latest and the greatest news. All right, it's about that time. I got to drop another good one on you guys. AMC Theaters, and this came in 10 minutes ago. Wednesday, October 6th. It's 2:26 in the afternoon. AMC Theaters has acceptance of Dogecoin. Follows viral community appeal. Over the past week, social meme coin Doge has risen 25% above the previous psychological price threshold of 25 cents. Following an overwhelming positive response to a Twitter poll on September 21st, CEO of AMC Theater Adam Aron announced Wednesday that the chain would officially accept Dogecoin payments for digital gift cards via BitPay wallet. That's good. Good news for BitPay wallet too, by the way. If you're using BitPay wallet, please leave a comment below. I want to know how it's going for you. I'm not using it, so leave your affiliate link for BitPay wallet. The Dogecoin community, notoriously passionate for adoption initiatives, tweeted in droves to advance for the asset's integration within the theater's payment options. Following this successful endeavor, users can now purchase up to $200 worth of digital gift cards per day. These cards can then be redeemed by theater goers in cinemas across the United States. Aaron was pleasantly surprised by the mass attention, reporting that over 6 million views and 140,000 votes on his post, including distinguished Doge fanatics Elon Musk and Mark Cuban. He also claimed that the viral tweet was his most retweeted and most replied and most liked tweet ever. This is what the tweet reads. I sincerely want to hear your opinion via this Twitter poll. By year end 2021, AMC will take Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, and Bitcoin Cash for online payments. I hear from many of my Twitter feed we should accept Dogecoin too. Do you think AMC should explore accepting Dogecoin? And 68.1% says yes, for sure, do it. 16.2% no, says no, it's a waste of effort. We got 8.6% saying yes, but they won't use it. And 7.1 said that it's not that important, but still a good rally. right there for Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, and Bitcoin Cash. And going back again, we're seeing Litecoin being mentioned in the program again. Yesterday we had one of my good buddies and really like a big brother to me, John, Baba John. He was on here talking about Litecoin and how he is investing a lot of time and resources into Litecoin because it is faster than Bitcoin. You can transfer more money at a cheaper rate on Litecoin as well. So it's overall a more efficient coin. He talked about using Litecoin for his own personal payment system, so that way he can start accepting crypto payments via BTC Pay server. So y'all make sure to check out BTC Pay server. Leave your comments below on when you get a chance to use that. Let's see. Elon Musk, huge whale. We got into the tweet. Okay, so let's get back to the AMC Entertainment Corporation. Obviously, AMC Theaters now accepting Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash. They've already expressed an intent to accept those four by the end of 2021. According to the latest data from October 2020, the institution has 620 theaters across the United States. Now, this is October 2020. So this was a year ago, right? So a year ago, the AMC Entertainment had 620 theaters across the United States and a further 358 theaters across Europe. So together, we're looking at about 1,000, close to 1,000 theaters all around the world for AMC. As cryptocurrencies emerge into the mainstream consciousness, positioned to consumers as liberating alternatives to traditional fiat currencies, a new wave of public venues are transitioning their technological infrastructure to accommodate this demand. Cointelegraph reported in March 2021 that Thailand's largest movie theater operator, Major Cineplex Group, were piloting a nation-first inaugurate crypto project. This will enable moviegoers to purchase tickets and passes with established digital assets such as Bitcoin. So we got the entertainment. We were talking about the NBA before, that's starting to accept cryptocurrency and also getting into the NFT space. We talked about the NFL. We got the NFL and the NBA both hopping on board to the NFTs, both hopping on board to accepting crypto. We've got the music space with Audius. We talked about Audius and how they are making huge moves for musicians and artists. Make sure if you're a musician or artist, please look into Audius. And now we're seeing in the movie and cinema and film industry, we've got cryptocurrency continuing to grow in its adoption. And speaking of, let's get into the adoption news, because the AMC Theater is a huge move for. I mean, just imagine how many people. Put your hands up in the comments if you normally go to the movies, or write in the comments when the last time was that you have gone to a movie theater and bought yourself some popcorn, bought yourself some candy, get yourself something to drink, and sit there and watch the movie. Because I personally want to know. Nifty news, Dapper Labs pursuing Dow's Bundesliga partners with Sorare and more. Look, guys, this came in 3 hours ago. We were talking about Dapper Labs. I think it was last week, Dapper Labs made it into the headline news. Now, Dapper Labs acquires social startup Brud. It's a German Bundesliga. I don't really know how to say it, but they're partners with Sorare. Archdiocese of Bangkok launches first ever Catholic NFT and etched to launch social impact hockey NFT. So Dapper Labs is targeting DAOs with Brood acquisition. Dapper Labs is the $7.5 billion team responsible for the NBA Top Shot and Flow blockchain, acquired virtual influencer startup Brood this week. In the Monday announcement, CEO Trevor McFidries announced a new initiative titled Dapper Collective, which will aim to support communities in building decentralized autonomous organizations, or DAOs. We're going to get into this here in a second. Let me finish this story, and then we're going to get into what the heck does all this stuff mean. Through the Flow blockchain. Brood is infamous for its creation of social media avatars, most notably Lil Miquela, a fictional 19-year-old robot living in Los Angeles with 3 million Instagram followers. The avatar influencer has intrigued social viewers with her fashion and beauty sponsorships, dramatized lifestyle with family and friends, and release of a non-fungible token image series. Brood has expressed ambitions for Lil Miquela to become the next Kardashian model, and will focus on expanding the character's brand and influence alongside other characters within the new Dapper Collective model. All right, let's go back into what this means, guys. Dapper Labs targeting DAOs with Brood acquisition. Okay, so Brood is a company that makes social media avatars. Okay. Brood most recently made, or most notably made, an avatar called Lil Miquela. Dapper Labs is the $7.5 billion team that's responsible for the NBA Top Shot and Flow blockchain. What does that mean? Okay, Dapper Labs is the one that is introducing NFTs to the NBA. They're the company that's bridging NFTs and the National Basketball Association. How are they doing that? They are doing that through something called the Flow blockchain. Okay, so Dapper Labs acquired Brood. Brood makes avatars. What the heck does all this mean? Let's get into it. Global fantasy soccer game Sorare announced a partnership on Wednesday with Bundesliga International, a subsidiary of the DFL, which is the Dutch Football League, which I believe is the soccer league for Germany. The organizing body of the two top tiers, yes it is, of German football. So, we have two of the top tier German football leagues now teaming up through Sorare and Dapper Labs. So again, more adoption is coming in to national sports teams and national sports leagues all across the world. This is what's happening in Germany right now. The collaboration will enable supporters, collectors, and gamers worldwide to play and trade the NFT player assets from the Bundesliga divisions, which include illustrious teams such as FC Bayern München and Borussia Dortmund, as well as participate in the digital NFT moments upon its 2022 launch, a feature akin to the NBA's Top Shot. So very similar to what is going on with the NBA here in North America, we see something going on in Germany as well. So the adoption continues to go up, and also it's etched to debut a hockey NFT to foster diversity and inclusion. Social impact NFT marketplace Etched, this company called Etched, is set to launch their first asset offering on October 12th. What is that? Oh, that's 6 days from today. So let's see. That's next Tuesday. Next Tuesday, Etched is going to launch their first asset offering with the Hockey Diversity Alliance, or the HDA. It's a collective of former and active National Hockey League, or NHL, professionals assembled to enhance the diversity and the representation of minority communities in the sport, as well as to eradicate racial prejudice. The NFT is titled The Formation and will be available as one of the 2,400 NFTs with an individual minting price of only 8.08 Ethereum. Let's see. Founded in July 2020, Etched purpose is to focus on supporting good-willed community and charity initiatives that seek to improve the lives of individuals in need. I want to make some noise for Etched right now, because it seems like they're really doing something positive for the planet, and I personally would like to learn more about Etched, so I'm gonna make a note here. Really good initiative there. The first Catholic Church NFT is set to launch. The Archdiocese of Bangkok announced the debut release of a NFT asset by the Catholic Church on Monday. I'm sorry, this is funny. NFT marketplace Calamint, a platform utilizing the energy-efficient Tezos blockchain, will be facilitating the release. The NFT is a mosaic image of Pope Francis compiling 350 individual photographs taken during his apostolic visit to Thailand in November of 2019. The number of photographs was chosen in honor of the 350th anniversary of the establishment of the First Apostolic Vicariate of Siam during the papacy of Pope Clement IX in 1669. Although no exact date has yet been established for the drop, it has been stated that all proceeds from the sale will be donated to Comunita Encontro School in Pathum, Thani, Thailand. It's a primary school that provides free education to socially disadvantaged children. Cardinal Francis the 10th, Christian, oh man, y'all are killing me today with these names. Okay, look, I gotta focus. Cardinal Francis the 10th and Krian Sak Kovithavanich, Archbishop of Bangkok, shared his views on the changing landscape of religious devotion. With the release of this NFT, the Roman Catholic Mission of Bangkok is looking forward to exploring a brand new way to engage with those in our community and beyond. Youth today use technology not only for practical purposes, but to also express their faith and their identity. Real interesting. I haven't tapped into Catholic news in probably 20 years or something like that, but it's good to hear that. The adoption rate, it's really going through the roof right now. Let's get into the very latest and greatest news. We're less than halfway through at this point, so I want to remind everybody that this segment is being brought to you by Casa de Prana raw cacao beans. And these are coming straight from El Salvador, which is one of the first. Actually, no, I think El Salvador was the first country to incorporate and accept Bitcoin as their main currency. Also, latest news. We're gonna get into some more latest news, but Casa de Prana raw cacao beans have rare trace minerals, vitamins that your body really needs. Look up a video about cacao. Put your information in the comments. We'll send you some. Really good stuff, guys. It's where chocolate comes from before Nestle and Hershey's melts it down and heats it up and then adds milk to it and all types of crazy stuff. All right. We're talking about El Salvador, where the cacao beans come from. We got news today about Brazil. How many people have heard about Brazil and what's going on in Brazil? There's a lot of things going on in Brazil. They got coronavirus in Brazil, so much things in Brazil. But what we're talking about, Brazil aims Well, we talked about, let's see. The news is, guys, okay, because I'm having issues bringing it up, but I want to find, it's because I want to find the story so I can thoroughly present you guys this information. But rumor has it that Brazil will be moving into adopting Bitcoin as a legal tender. So let's see if we can. There we go. Okay. Now I'm looking at this story through Yahoo Finance. So thank you, Yahoo Finance, for providing this story. Bitcoin is set to become legal payment in Brazil. And let's get right into it. Brazil's federal deputy, Aurelio Ribeiro, has revealed that Brazilians could soon be able to buy houses, cars, and even McDonald's with Bitcoin. The South American nation is preparing to vote on a cryptocurrency regulation bill, which is expected to be presented to the plenary of the Chamber of Deputies within the next few days. Quote, "We want to separate the wheat from the chaff, create regulations so that you can trade, know where you're buying, and know who you're dealing with," Ribeiro said. With this asset, you will be able to buy a house, a car, or go to McDonald's to buy a hamburger. It will be a currency in the country as it happened in other countries. Bill 2.303/15, which calls for the regulation of virtual currencies, was approved for presentation last week. If it gets the thumbs up from the Chamber of Deputies this week, then Brazil looks set to follow El Salvador's example and make Bitcoin legal tender. Brazil, crypto law as example to other countries. Brazil's deputy said he was happy with the approval of the Bitcoin law and stressed that Brazilians were already facing Bitcoin in many places, with the possibility of buying, selling, and investing in this sector. However, Aurelio noted that the market was still not regulated and, as such, does not offer legal recognition. He said that he was sure, though, that with the approval of the bill, several more countries could copy his country's regulatory model. Quote, "We debated a few years for a text that recognizes this asset to finally arrive," he explained. "This will allow transactions of this asset in our country, which will be regulated by a government agency. We already made an agreement with both central bank and the Securities and Exchange Commissions of Brazil over opportunities of this asset and its recognition within, for example, real estate value or currency of daily use." Aurelio Ribeiro said he was convinced that the proposed bill's text has the quality to improve the reality of Bitcoin in Brazil. He was keen to stress that the bill had widespread government support and had already been aligned with the president of the Chamber of Deputies, Arthur Lira, meaning there are a few further barriers to its approval. Research by Sherlock Communications using the research platform Toluna showed that 48% of Brazilians want Bitcoin adoption, with 31% agreeing and 17% strongly agreeing. So 48% total, that's almost half of the Sherlock Communications research platform. Oh, in regards to the Brazilians wanting that adoption. Thank you, Yahoo Finance, for that news. Y'all leave your comments below. Got about 15, 20 minutes left in the show. Again, this is Conscious Crypto, and this is your home for the latest and the greatest in DeFi news. And my name is MC Medina. Every 2 o'clock, bringing you guys in the afternoon the latest and the greatest. Okay, let's see what else. What else do we have here for the people? I need to know, what else can we give to the people? What's the latest and the greatest? Ukrainian president. Bitcoin 50K. Okay, that's good news. We got into the Dapper Labs, the Monster Clan, Price Basts. Okay, here we go. First, Bitcoin's 50,000. Bitcoin's 50,000, and this story came in 2 hours ago, guys. So this is brand spanking news. Bitcoin 50,000 resistance to become support in Q4. Bloomberg commodity strategists. Bitcoin price surged towards 55,000 today, even as traditional risk assets such as stocks tumbled and the dollar rose. Bitcoin meteoric rise above 50,000 this week is likely to continue well into the fourth quarter as the psychological resistance flips to support during the next leg of the bull market, according to Bloomberg senior commodity strategist Mike McGlone. On Tuesday, McGlone circulated the October 2021 edition of the Bloomberg Galaxy Crypto Index, which provided an overview of where digital assets could be headed for the rest of the year. In the report, McGlone speculated that Bitcoin's $50,000 resistance, a level that has proven impenetrable since the May dump, was about to flip support. Quote, Bitcoin's $50,000 resistance point since May appears ripe to become the crypto support value in Q4. He wrote, adding, we view the $40,000 mark was similar to the crypto's $10,000 launchpad from the fourth quarter in 2020. Parallels are visible from about 4x higher. The 2021 average price is 44,500, and adoption and demand are on the rise versus diminishing supply. The Bitcoin price surged towards 55,000 today as a confluence of technical, fundamental, and sentimental factors pushed the cryptocurrency to multi-month highs. It's reported that Bitcoin is increasingly decoupling from the broader macro environment. A case in point is that Bitcoin's 9% rise on Wednesday came as the Dow Jones plunged over 200 points, and the United States dollar rose 0.4% against a basket of competing cryptocurrencies. McGlone's report indicated that Bitcoin remains at a discount when compared with traditional stock market indexes like the NASDAQ. Quote, rising equities should keep high beta Bitcoin buoyant. But if the stock market drops, more stimulus will solidify underpinnings for the digital reserve asset, he explained. The report also had positive things to say about Ethereum amid the widespread adoption of decentralized exchanges and non-fungible tokens. Regarding the Ether price, McGlone has set a target of $5,000, arguing that the path of least resistance is higher. So more news right here for the decentralized exchanges, the DeFi exchanges, and also the NFT platforms. McGlone saying that he's seeing the Ether price go up to 5,000. I mean, I don't think that's far-fetched, personally. I don't think that's far-fetched at all. As a matter of fact, Ethereum is at 3587 now to get to 5,000. I think it's very possible to get to 5,000 by the time we get to the end of November, personally. But that is the end of the year. Well, not really prediction, but that sort of, I guess it is a little bit of a prediction, because we know that we're going up. We know that up is the only way that crypto can go at this point. There's so much adoption happening across the board globally, with different countries choosing to bring this in as their either their main form of currency or as a payment option across the board. Let's see. Let's get into this Ethereum. Ethereum fractal from 2017 that resulted in 7,000% gains for Ethereum appears again in 2021. The eerie deja vu scenario can see Ether hit 13,000 within 6 months. If history repeats, bids for Ethereum's native token could rise up to 13,000 in the next 2 weeks if history repeats itself, guys. This is big Ethereum news. Ethereum saw a fractal indicator in 2017 consisting of at least 4 technical patterns that were instrumental in pushing Ethereum price up over 7,000%. The same set of bullish indicators have flashed once again in 2021 as Ethereum trades above 3,350 after rallying over a 360% year to date. The 2017 Ether fractal explained. In detail, the 4 technical indicators are the Relative Strength Index, or the RSI, Stochastic RSI, Bullish Hammer, and a Fibonacci retracement level. Bullish Hammer and a Fibonacci retracement level. It started with the bullish hammer's occurrence on Ethereum's monthly chart in December 2017, followed by a 7,000% price rally over the next 6 months. The hammer-led massive upside move pushed Ether's monthly RSI to over 94, an extremely overbought zone. As a result, the cryptocurrency started consolidating sideways to neutralize its excessively bullish sentiments, and thus the RSI started correcting lower. In parallel, Ether's monthly stochastic RSI indicator, which compares its closing price with the price range over a given period, also started correcting lower after identifying the cryptocurrency as overbought. A reading above 80 is considered excessively bought, and below 20 is considered excessively sold. The Ethereum 2017 fractal indicator source right there. Okay. Later, in November 2017, the stochastic RSI flipped bullish with its percent K line, the blue one, which compares an asset's lowest low and highest high to define a price range, crossing above the percent D line, the saffron line, which is a moving average of the percent of K. Meanwhile, the stochastic RSI reading was above 20 at the time of the flip, which boosted Ether's bullish continuation hopes. Later, Ether surged by another 500%, closing above the $1,200 mark in January 2018. It coincided with the RSI, forming a double top, as shown in the chart above. The entire bottom to top took place inside an ascending channel range, with its 23.6% Fibonacci retracement level serving as a support resistance level. The 2021 fractal repeats so far. Ether is almost mirroring the moves of the 2017 fractal as it heads into the final quarter of 2021, albeit without order. In detail, the Ethereum token rallied by 3,400% to over $4,300, 16 months after painting a bullish stochastic RSI cross. When it's a percent K line surged above the percent D line. Meanwhile, the huge upside move again pushed Ether's monthly RSI into its overbought zone. A consolidation period followed that saw Ether making a bullish hammer in July 2021, suggesting sellers had formed a price bottom. There's an analyst here who first spotted the Ether fractal, highlighted the hammer's potential to send Ether price flying with a primary upside target sitting near the 2.618 Fibonacci line, and that's around 13,000. The bullish analogy also took cues from a potential stochastic RSI bullish cross and a double top RSI waiting to appear on Ether's monthly chart in the next few months, similar to the one that coincided with the 500% price rally in 2018, as mentioned above. Again, the views and opinions expressed here are solely those of the authors of the stories and do not necessarily reflect my personal views. Every investment and trading move involves its own risk, and we at Casa de Prana TV and Conscious Crypto want to continue to encourage you to conduct your own research when making any type of financial decisions. Guys, we're getting close to the hour here. I think we've got about 5 minutes left. Let's see what other news. Let me take a drink here. Today we're drinking spirulina with orange juice. And seems to be clearing up some of my allergies. I don't know, man. It's really interesting here in the underground bunker at Casa de Prana TV. All right, ladies and gentlemen, leave your comments below. I also want to know, how are you living out there? We'll open up the Twitch stream here. Y'all, please leave your comments below if there's any questions. Oh, yeah. Good stuff. Okay. All right. How are we doing on time right now? Does it say how long we've been streaming? Okay, perfect. Nice. Yeah, y'all check out also lovemedina.com whenever you get a chance. I know y'all see it. Y'all might see it flashing over there. I think I just saw a hummingbird flying outside in the backyard through the tunnel light thing that we have in here in the underground bunker. Anyways, yeah, y'all go to lovemedina.com. There's a lot of content there for you. A lot of different links. We've got music, meditation music, yoga music. Also, brand new release, the Guy Electra Shiva Ya remix. I'm going to just go ahead and add that to the description and all that fun stuff here so y'all can check that out. All right, we're going to get into some more news here. Obviously, huge gains across the board today. Let's get into 4 minutes ago, 3 reasons why Terra Luna price hit a new all-time high. The successful launch of the long-awaited Columbus 5 upgrade is just one of the factors in Luna's ascension to a new record high. Protocol upgrades are one of the biggest drivers of momentum because they show developers' dedication to fixing bugs, incorporating user requests, and adding new features to make the protocol competitive and shore up the token's value. One project that has seen its token rally to a new all-time high following the launch of a highly anticipated upgrade is, Terra Luna, a blockchain protocol that uses flat-pegged stablecoins like TRRUSD or UST to create a global payment system. Data from the Cointelegraph Markets Pro and TradingView shows that after hitting a low of $23.81 on September 21st, the price of Luna surged 108% to establish a new record high at $49.55 on October 4th, and its 24-hour trading volume spiked to 2.5 billion. The reason for this price breakout in Luna include the launch of its Columbus 5 upgrade, which introduced a Luna burning mechanism. The protocol's adoption of the IBC standard, which opens Terra to the Cosmos ecosystem, and an increase in DeFi applications and total value locked on the protocol. Columbus 5 arrives. Columbus 5 launched on September 30th, and according to Terra developers and independent analysts, the upgrade is the most significant development to happen to the protocol to date. One of the notable changes to come along with the upgrade was a modification to the project's tokenomic model, which leads to all Luna used to mint UST being burned instead of going into the community pool. According to data from Terra, there were $832 million worth of Luna burned in the Genesis block of Columbus 5. This change has introduced a deflationary pressure to the Luna supply, and it could help boost its price to the long term as demand for UST grows. Inter-blockchain communication standard. A second reason for the boost in Luna's momentum was its integration with the inter-blockchain communication standard, which allows the Terra network to communicate and interact with protocols in the Cosmos ecosystem. This integration opens up Terra and its UST stablecoin to more widespread adoption throughout the Cosmos ecosystem and make it stablecoin of choice for applications and chains in the network. With a larger pool of projects now having access to UST, this could lead to a further deflation in the supply of Luna because more will need to be burned in the process of minting new UST. The total value locked in the Terra ecosystem is surging. A third reason for the bullish price move in Luna has been the network's growing ecosystem of decentralized finance protocols that have helped push the total value locked on the protocol to a new all-time high. According to data from the DeFi Llama, the total value of assets locked on the Terra network reached a record $10.07 billion on October 4th, right as Luna price was breaking out to a new record high. Currently, Terra's TVL is above $10 million, and the top-rated platform in terms of TVL is Anchor Protocol, ANC, with $3.86 billion. ANC is the main avenue for minting UST by pledging Luna or Ether as collateral. Other notable DeFi protocols on the network include Lido, LDO, which has a TVL of $3 billion, Mirror, MIR, with a TVL of $1.3 billion, and TerraSwap, which has a $1.32 billion TVL. Vortex data from Cointelegraph Markets Pro began to detect a bullish outlook for Luna on September 26 prior to the recent price rise. The Vortex score, exclusive to Cointelegraph, is an algorithmic comparison of historical and current market conditions, derived from a combination of data points including market sentiment, trading volume, recent price movements, and Twitter activity. As seen in the chart above, Vortex score for Luna began to pick up on September 21st and reached a high of 73 around 1 hour before the price began to increase 108% over the next 2 weeks. Super high gains. Oh, man, what else do we have? I think we're getting close to the end here. Maybe about 2 or 3 minutes left. I really want to encourage, if you're taking a look at this video, if you've made it this far, please leave a thumbs up, leave a comment. Are you holding crypto? Tell me your top 3 wallets. I'd like to know what is the best place to hold your money. That's something that we're going to get into. I personally use Exodus as a holding platform and an exchange. I've been using Exodus for several years now. I'd say maybe like 8 years now. I've been using Exodus as a holding wallet and exchange, and I highly recommend it. That is specifically for people who are into hodling or holding your crypto. And then I've used Coinbase. I like how they have the free coins, where if you learn a little bit about a coin, they'll give you some coins for free. As a matter of fact, I have a few of those. I think Fetch AI is one of those coins. Let's see. And then crypto.com. I also recommend crypto.com. It is a worthwhile platform to stake in as well. So yeah, let's go into I'm really just on let's see, fetch.ai. We got AMP, Anchor, and Clover Finance, and the Graph. So those are some altcoins that I'm currently holding on Coinbase. Please leave comments below whatever platform it is that you like to use. And this, ladies and gentlemen, once again, every single day at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, it's me, MC Medina, behind the scenes, David Prana-Holistic. I think we're going to add a camera to the segment here in a little bit, so that way we can have some more action to the scenery here. Again, my name is MC Medina. This is Conscious Crypto, exclusively on Casa de Prana TV here on Twitch. Peace, blessings, y'all.